Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good, people? Woo, what's good, people? Today, that we call Wednesday. Anyway, that being said, what's good, people? It's officially Empire Night, so you already know we got to do the Empire thing, with, Lucis and, Cookie and, all the rest of the cast and stuff like that. Excuse me, as you see, I'm still fighting the cold, stuff like that. Anyway, that being said, what's good, people? You know, I went back and forth and stuff like that as far as, you know, checking out a few things I saw on the internet and stuff like that, and I'm going to talk about this for a few seconds and then I'm over it. I understand that a lot of transsexuals and stuff like that has been murdered, and a lot of people want retribution in reference to, they want to find out what exactly happened. I'm going to try to speak louder. They want to find out exactly what happened to the people that been murdered, which is understandably and, you know, correct. And I don't know how to put this, but I'm just going to be straightforward and do it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just going to say it. Forgive me, first of all, because I'm still on a lot of medication, but I'm still, anyway. I went to someone's site, and y'all probably going to catch it. It is what it is. She was saying in reference to how, you know, she's upset that a lot of the transsexuals that's been murdered and stuff like that, and she don't understand why Laverne Cox is not sitting up there, you know, going out, you know, and, trying to go to these news stations and stuff like that, and, being an advocate and stuff like that, and, you know, going after these stuff, and, you know, in reference to the girls that's been murdered, and why she's not doing this, and why Laverne is not doing that. You know, it's two sides to every story, and my thing is this, is that I don't knock anything if anyone's trying to do anything, but my thing is this, is that let's all be realistic about this one thing right now. And you can say you don't like it, you can tell me you don't agree with me, baby, you can say, well, fuck you, I don't care. Before Laverne Cox, Laverne was black. And I'm not going to play the race card and stuff like that, but that's a struggle within itself as someone who does not understand it because you're not black. Or you may have empathy or something like that. Then to get to a certain status that she's gotten to, first of all, this is my opinion. Laverne's trying to eat. And let's just let's just try this for once, people. Put yourself in her shoes. She's trying to eat. She's trying to pay her bills. She's trying to survive. She's trying to go to the next level. She's trying to do things to help herself. She's letting, every time I saw her on the show and stuff like that, she's talking about awareness. She's talking about stuff like that. My thing is this. Why is it that we always want to blame somebody else when a crime happens here, but why you're not doing this? Why don't you do it? My thing is this. I never sit back and say, I need y'all to do this, I need y'all to do that. Raven does what Raven does, and I do what I do. I don't tell y'all, oh, at the end of this, I want you to take my video, and I want you to share these videos, and share them with everyone. I don't do that to y'all. I don't put that on. I think it's fair to you for me to do that to you. I mean, if you want to watch, you watch it. If you don't, you know, I just feel as though I'm just out there. I'm a comedian. I'm a serious person. I like to play. I love to make you laugh as much as I can. In my head, I think I'm always like you laugh. But sometimes it's not true. But the thing about it is that, why is it that people always want to blame somebody else? Someone gets murdered, so you need somebody else to blame. Get yourself up there, and you do it. When Martin Luther King was trying to show, you know, the civil rights union and the war for freedom, he was saying, well, why y'all ain't show up? Why I'm not doing it no more? Why don't you do it? Why don't you just do it? I sit up there and I do what I do. I don't sit there and say, well, I got my people here. I tell you I love you and stuff like that, and that's all I throw back at you. I let you know I love you. I said, I need you more than you need me, just as showing your face. I don't need, you know, for you to sit up there and go after all these people and stuff. I don't need that. Showing you, my strength is from you when I see your face. That's all I need. That's mine. There go mine. There go another one of mine. I don't need to attack y'all. I don't need to throw that all out. This is my opinion. I'm just going to drop it right there because I understand what she's trying to do. She's very upset. A lot of girls like, oh my God. But you have to understand, well, see, she's an advocate. Honey, you an advocate. Everybody who's a transsexual sit up there walking outside the world, who's now living from one life to another, is now an advocate. You may not want to be, you may not choose to be, but baby, you are. Because there are other people that are out there that are watching you, and they're watching how you're doing it, and they're watching when you're doing it, and they're watching how you figuring out how you're doing it. So don't sit back and blame someone else for something that someone else is doing. Why don't you just do it and stop pointing the finger at someone else? Point your finger at you. Anyway, that being said, because this is not what I want to talk about. It always goes to the left, and I'm on medication, and I'm trying to be very civilized. Because that's the kind of girl I am. Anyway, in Thot Land, I got up this morning. Thot meaning me. I got up this morning and I had to go get some medicine, some Tylenol, you know, some therapy, because I wanted to, you know, I'm trying to get myself back together. Let's not hope that happens. But anyway, so I went on that run, so let's not talk about my laughing. But anyway, so I went to the store and stuff like that, and, you know, I had my braids and, you know, my hair braided like, you know, I always do it, you know, when I'm, you know, when I'm in the, you know, I use the over it move when you just throw anything or just go to the, honey. And I know this is way off topic because I'm over that. But anyway, pop, pop, pop. Anyway, so I walked through the door, and I know we want to talk about the transsexuals and the murders, but listen, I'm sorry, I can't talk about it all the time. You're scaring me. It's not funny, but you're scaring me to don't get about my house. I need to talk about something else. But anyway, back in Thot Land. So I went on out to the door and stuff like that, and went to the dollar store. You know, mothers love to bargain. So I'm inside the dollar store and stuff like that. They had some Newport in here. We'll just call him Candy, because mother knows that little young man is just too young for mother. But mother just pushed on up her little stuff up there to that little cash register. And you know how they do the look, he said. And I said, that's right, girls. Mother caught the mother licked up. I licked him in my mind, but you know, I had to lick him in my head. So he looked at me and I said, so anyway, back in Thot Land, you know, you play your role. You know, you do your shy thing and stuff like that. You know, I was playing shy, so he glanced at me and stuff like that, and I handed him thing, and I touched his hand, and he did like this. But I don't worry, mother's not going to taste the candy. He was a cute little kid, you know. It's bad enough the older ones are just as messed up as the younger ones are seem like they're better than the older ones. Anyway, that being said, so, you know, I looked and held my little coat, so I sat up there and I, you know, looked at him and everything, but I didn't, you know, mother keeps a secret. I don't do all the extra stuff and stuff like that. I kept my mouth closed, he kept his mouth closed, and I had to go back to the store because I forgot my Tylenol. So when I went back to the store, mother let her hair loose, walked to the door. Honey, it is so funny how you can walk out one day and look like shit, and the next day come out with your hair loose, honey, and everybody just gives you life. Honey, cars was stopping. Everything was just giving me life. And only wanted one man. So I went and I let it go. I didn't want him, but you know what I'm saying. So I went inside the store and stuff like that, and, you know, he was standing up there, and then I was waiting in line, and there was a guy with this girl up there, and the guy with the girl stood up there. The guy turned around, and I said, oh, God, here we go. So he turned around, he said, so, you know, he looks in this area, you know, down between mother's coochie. So I said, you know, you squeeze your legs real tight so much everything don't pop out on it. Because, you know, pop out be right there in her face. Anyway, that being said, I'm just playing up everyone. But anyway, so he looked at me, look, so I'm standing, you know how you look at people, but you try not to look at them, and you doing the side eye, but you going. So I just turned my head, and when then his girl walked off, and he turned around, he said, I said, oh no, boo, this is for the little junior mint behind the dollar store. But of course, you know, I'm saying this in my mind, I'm not saying it out loud. So the young boy came inside, looked at me again, and he said, So he handed me my Tylenol. He was like, you want a bag, honey? Mother mission was accomplished. Of course, I'm not going to get his number. Of course, I'm not going to mess with him on the internet. That's for you young girls out there that like to play games. I don't do that because, mother, you already know. You got them. Anyway, that being said, you know, and the thing about it was like I was saying before, I want you to be happy and I want you to live your life, but I don't want to live every video about death and murder. You know, I just don't. It makes me scared. And then I go on other pages and stuff like that and I watch the comments. And what they say about us is pretty bad. Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello to people, boom. I want to say, oh, people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way you can. And thank you for listening to me at Thot Land. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. All right.